Hey guys, if you're having sound issues with your Asus laptop, maybe the sound's too quiet or you're just not hearing anything at all, then keep watching, as in this video I'm going to show you how to fix this. So the first thing you need to do is just come down to your taskbar, and we need to right click on the volume icon down here and then select Open Volume Mixer. The first thing you need to do is just make sure this volume slider is turned up to 4. This is going to be your master volume. Then come down to Output Device, and this is where we want the sound playing out from. So you can either select your laptop speakers or your headphones. Then we're going to come down to Apps, and once again, this is the volume for all of the different applications currently running on your PC. So just make sure these sliders are also turned up to 4. Then we're going to close out of this window and once again come back down to this volume icon, and we're going to right click and select Sound Settings. Once again, just make sure the correct output device is selected here, and then we're going to scroll down to More Sound Settings, come inside of the Playback tab, and make sure your speakers are enabled in this section. So to do this, just right click on your speakers and make sure you have these enabled. You can also go ahead and disable any devices that you're not currently using just by right clicking and selecting Disable. Then you need to select your speakers and also make sure they're set as the default device here. You can do that just by pressing the Set Default button, and then we need to come into Properties. Head over to the Levels tab, and once again just make sure this slider is set to 4. Come over to Advanced, and from here you want to make sure this is set to the highest number of hertz available. So for me, this is going to be this 24-bit 96,000 hertz, and we can just go ahead and press Apply and OK. Now the last thing you can do here is, if you still are experiencing sound issues, is right click on the volume icon again, and this time we're going to come into Troubleshoot Sound Problems, and then you'll just need to run through the steps on the screen here to try and diagnose any issues with your audio. Now the next thing we can do to fix this issue is come over to the Start menu and search for Services. Click on the Services window, and from this list of services we need to scroll down and find something called Windows Audio. So this one here, you can see I currently have it running. We're just going to double click on this service and make sure the startup type is set to automatic. Press Apply and OK, and then double click on it again and just make sure the service status is set to running. Once you've done that, we can press OK, and we're going to right click on this and then select Restart. And once this service is restarted, we can then once again close out this window. Now, the last thing you can do if you're still experiencing audio issues is just update your drivers by coming over to the Start menu and searching for Device Manager. Inside of Device Manager, come over to Audio Inputs and Outputs and expand this drop-down, and then select your laptop speakers from this list. Mine are these Realtek ones here. So we're going to right-click on this and select Update Driver. Click on Search Automatically for Drivers, and then press Search for Updated Drivers on Windows Update. Then all we need to do is press this Check for Updates button here, and this is just going to ensure we're running the latest drivers on our device. If there are any pending updates inside of here for your drivers, then you'll need to install these now. So as you can see, I have one update inside of here, so I'll just need to go and install that. And once you've done that, we can close out of this window and head back over to Device Manager. And we're just going to right click on our speakers again, select Update Driver, and this time come into Browse My Computer for Drivers. Click on Let me pick from the list of available drivers on my computer. Click on this audio endpoint option here and press Next. And as you can see, Windows have now successfully updated my audio drivers. And that's it guys. By following all of the steps in this video, that should have now fixed any audio issues you were having on your Asus laptop. If you did find this video useful, then please consider dropping a like and subscribing. Until next time.